So I'm sitting here at Dunn's Gymnastics in Hebron, in my car, obviously, and I don't know why I was thinking about this. I know I was thinking about it because I have my wife's friend's husband died of COVID, and I think her sister is a nurse or something like that. And I remember them saying, like her saying, no, that don't worry about that. That's horse based. And I was like, oh man, I just want to make this video for posterity that CNN and MSNBC literally called a Nobel winning drug horse paste. Now, of course, it's an antiviral, and they use it. They make paste for horses, but that's not its main use. But you have canine aspirin. It's like it's well known in the medical world about off-label drugs. I'm on one. I've been on one for 7 years, metformin, because it supposedly helps with the spreading of cancer. I'm here 7.5 years later, so it's so weird. Like, it won the Nobel Prize for Medicine in 2015. It's on the WHO's website of most beneficial human drugs ever. It's been dosed billions of times. And for those of you who do not know what a billion is, it's 1,000 million. The number is astronomical. And it's safer than aspirin. And people called it horse paste. Like, my neighbor down the road died because of this misinformation. And yet, I was the one, along with, countless others, certainly people more reputable than I am. Robert Malone, I forget his name. It's a long name, but he's a virologist, and he also won the Nobel Prize for whatever he does. Peter McCullough, Pierre Corey, like the leaders in their field. Peter McCullough was cardiologist. There was epistemology. There was virology. Like, these are like the dream team. Like, you got to be old to remember the dream team, but just picture the all-star team for basketball. That's what these guys were, and they were labeled fringe guys. There's no question. Early treatment was completely destroyed, not because it didn't work, but because it did. Because if you have something that works, then you don't get the emergency use authorization, you don't get the vaccine, and those companies don't make tens, if not hundreds of billions of dollars. I don't know why that's so hard. I think the fact is, if the CDC says it, if somebody, in a white coat with their name on it says it, you believe it. But, like, take masks for example. CDC recommends it. Look up CDC masks RCT, which is randomized control trial. The CDC ran studies on paper masks, and they found no difference. They don't stop microscopic viruses. Why? Because microscopic viruses, it's like putting up a chain link fence to stop mosquitoes. But yeah, ivermectin, that's just, people call it horse paste, man. Which is weird, because you can look up the uses of ivermectin, and people still call it horse paste. It's so mind-blowing, because technically, they make paste for horses. It's an antiviral. It's off-label, but it's made for humans. Anyway, hopefully there's karma. Hopefully these people that lied, something bad happens to them. I don't know. Like people like my neighbor, there's no reason for him to be dead. He went into the hospital. They put him on remdesivir, which could have killed him. Just look it up. God, just look it up. And ventilators, 80% of people, or was it 90% of people put on ventilators died. It just, and it's scary because I always thought, big pharma's corrupt. Although, I mean, they put out good drugs too. It's not just 100%, but the bottom line's money, and they're gonna do whatever it takes to get that money. And COVID just illustrates, like, for anyone who wants to just look, the CDC, the FDA, every single institution has been captured. Isn't that weird? And you're like, I'm even like, you're a conspiracy theorist, dude. You're saying that. But the facts are what the facts are. And I'm one of those types of people who believes what he sees. If he sees, he, meaning me, if I see something, if I, like, the video of Joe Biden saying, if Russia invades Ukraine, there will be no Nord Stream 2. Believe it. Anyway, I gotta go. This is running out. Bye.